Premo to a higher piece 104.3 FM, okay, 101.7 neat, 100.9 FM. You know what Ship House Abeka Junction Accra. Ye ko Kumasi ye hello 101.5. Adeshamaima ye mamunyina aha. Ye gusu edi bronya no. Kasi ye boy ensaka awie yi na ye de ebra mo na afei yasan boy achi. Na ya share ensam ahodo bi esisi ye ewo afi mu. This way chocolate drink. The ohia ye nso share. Special ice mineral water. It was special drinks. Best point savings and loans. Best assurance. Any best pension. One more. Any you meko maso ya sene wie ama ye de kasi boy eba. Na ewie ye wo bosumi May. Ene bosumi June. And some ahodo no. Ena ye ba be kenkan be yiyi matutu mu. Ede acha mo na ya ka ye ho ensam ahodo bi a esiye ewo afimpinu ne aduonu ba ko a enche bia ye de ebekọ na wieye na ansa na ye bekọ bosumi May ene June no mu no midin ede akosi asapon mene
ya kunama na ensamo aneda dua ya nkasa aba no yemfa no emfitiase ansa na yakaika ye ho ensamo do esisi afe no emu ene wonimdifo a woye microbiologist no science virologist ya wo KCCR eye Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research Dr. Michael Owusu di nsusu ya aba ensusu ya ne se wo se akame ese coronavirus na sade ne ye ka no kane ne empese ye beji atum na nso agoragora ya asem no krese ene ye ba betena se afebo enti bosuma no betena so no beche on chiwade saade a wa che na chiwade vaccine no na beboa yen nti mpanyifo nya ntoto yese nka afi bia ne akwa akwaje vaccine afi bia ne akobo vaccine saade ye be ya ye betumi ahye ye ho se dudo no na se yade no eba entimi ani yenya ye musa Dr. Michael Owusu se nti ye betena se afi bo ye nkwa na nyina afi bia ye be boro mpane ana Dr. Fisher Pao
afi komete
afisi se na nka vaccine bia ni ho a ye bebo na doku nsusu ye enti ye betena se afi bia ye bebo vaccine ana
medical chow na mecha entefo to see na me be na enye se covid nsusu ye enti na bia na me kasa dem na ye de toto eye virus bia ye fan influenza virus a eye US abochima mo ta wo hono e tini se abone dada no ho a eya na me na bibia na wo se vaccine awo no mo so mo ya vaccine e mi hwehwem e mo mo se bia wo se o mo dada vaccine no so de be abone dada no ho a na vaccine so watimi de aso ano no ti na na mo bi so e se ne se dia abone dada no ho fa na ahwe a afibia na dada no ho bia na vaccine no wo se no so mo dada na kakra ni de wo to aso de oboni fa no booster doses enti enye ade ya dru ho no Ghana se sia minute se se ne se ubia do vaccine bi memo enya no nwa se ibia afibia mu no ye be mo se bia new variant aba pa ba be ka se new variant aba enti yes I will be so na intimi se we je bodi enti enye ade ya de fofo amani bi ye bi Africa na ye bu bi sa wo wona wani mu na mo gidi se wo mra virus ye gusu data ne hu de menya wa te bia fie be tinya na ta fie be bia no be ka te nyina ye wobi ne se wuje budi se be be tinya virus na ho de so na ye man ni nya o mai
donc na sansusu ye se ebe mu se de ewu susu ya ye hu nkoti ebedru ba bi vaccine no ebe ye adwuma
o vaccine be ye adwuma o se asana obi be ka se bia o ye vaccine na se vaccine mo hwehwe mo edi vaccine ba no eya no bi hwehwe mo no ko akiri pa nti se nye adwuma vaccine na kasa kwa e ma nti so ti the vaccine ba na te se lab no mo hwehwe mo se ade ni ye adwuma ti kutia aboa no ansa na mo de aba na nam sa aboa de ya tinti no wo je wi na wo se ti ni aboa no adwuma aboa no so to kwan bi so wo so na ta ne ho se de be ya obi be fa de so be skipi vaccine no efficacy wo mra abone dan ho bia no hwehwe mo ye hwehwe mo so yo mo de konanim enti ni mi se ni na bibia be fufu bia no abone dan ho se den kwa fufu na wa ye no ebetina so ano saa na ye US abochina mo influenza no saa no mo ye no afibia no fufu ba dan ho a na ba se fufu no mo aye na etina so ano enti enye bi fufu ya dia me gidi se amani bi a ye bi sa ya dia da hayo
Na doc nti omicron ya chi so betimi adane ne ho so enu so beba be ehu pa wo ho.
Possible. It's a vaccine aboa no COVID no. SARS-CoV-2 no or hwasa or no so betimi adane ne ho se de be ya obetimi atena wiase ache. And the survival of the fittest. Into a more year per drew na ye nyina ye vaccine e pese yitu na se no. No so penya sa kwan bi so a obetimi ya ye ne obetimi aya be ma ono so atimi akọ echi ya wo ne ma ne na na no ma obetimi akọ ani. Nti ani aboa no asa ye nyina ye bi e ho tente e hwe ne obetimi e tu di jonko. Nti e nye wawa se sia ne ho so Omicron e bi a be ya busumi en na ya na tensi nti no foforo beba ama ono kwa wa ne ho be ya din ache Omicron. Nti ne bompa so bi a betimi aso vaccine ya vaccine ya ke ye wo no be make sure at least was the media mood. Said the buyer done wanted them crana and born to another cool, another found fire sabia. Until I vaccine who was the vaccine idea, every boy be brave. It will be and treffy, say beyond the dear, the media we attended that now we continue. If they are not for another ban, not come out to her. They make sure they be not support to a buy. Now vaccine really out, letting out with letting up boys.
Doc ye no ebi se omicron ya ne wo san pa na so ase ne san ya no ne hunye huninti ye hu papa na ne no obi aya ase code wa cheme ase manya kata bi ne ade ne san ya ne de san no nti head minute ne anya ne nti enye hu mayen
virus ye obi ka se nye hu a na nipa na on kanokre se bi se nipa be oha 100 inya na se mu be mu kwa wu a nipa na egu ana aboa I think kum nipa de nye se wo de toto form ka se aboa na embrenti ya nya ohwe se bi akola wa wo no kwa na so nya sa kodi a ya na no ye den na kaka ye hu ne se Omicron no ano nya hye te se delta no delta ne se wunya ya na kan wa to ho be na fe bi e de frama si so na ye de ko hospital money by Aradia, Memo, Yamia Dumuntin, baby, Memo Honey, baby, no, and you said, yeah, you who are my bill, Yomo. And when I said, a one in Yara, one fellow did especially 1 hour with Jabuso, 1 hour walk on my Yari, 1 hour city Yara, up for no more, and fun and chum. Yamia, say, being a Yarika in Nemo. Well, so we went in our varsity behind Maudium 1 year. 1 year now at Dobaco. About Sakataka, anyone want to go to Diana, and move in Sia, and after so the Omenabi. It's only corner. I know I trap up and be a number of people green Yarrington and they be a move. But maybe this is the brain now, or hospital contested to Siana, and you want to look at the Jawani because of Christmas. The mask I share. And we must be nipa set down protocol in Yajuma. And then as a virus no how this one qua Eddie Tressa.
Doc, any VIP scatia that's a pa. Dr. Michael Owusu, a clinical microbiologist and or science virologist or KCCR Kumasi. And
yankwa woman so na yene opemu nankasa Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuajenso eni enkomo ono na oye Director General Ghana Health Service yene no ni nkomo emfa Omicron ye yesese sedie esi ekwo nanim no yemisa ne ho asem dog yam official pa o afisa se na nyame adom ye na covid wakofom kakra me ye ho atoye
amen.
Dog wadaroma se yesi Omicron yi wo gine ho me na pa wo tra na wo tre se ye gina san
na me da pipi embe ebi ejina ye o ti ba ye me se active cases ne 10,034 10,200 and I in the ben I want to me in 2,000 ba. Okay, on the average about 1,000 a day. You move 80% there. And can go and fever.
Yeah, what's it? Dog, what that remote? Meeting, yeah, what's it? Yet, 1,000 a day.
Yes, that's what we are getting. 1,200, 1,000, Christmas Day, no, I mean Boxing Day, no, na. Latest report about the 901. And no crown against that. Every another lab senior engagement, sir. The numbers in there, of course, those who can. You say, I'm so, there are no yet, no. Corridor, no, movie. I will be a one, you will pay a personal or respond. Oh, yeah, only 28. Yeah, because you've been to the hospital. We used to say, oh, we could do a winner. As the numbers go up now, 10,000, say 1% plan every area. A dose.
Dog, na said yes, he can say weigh 1,200 a day, no. Na and no, I come here, sir. I know you're the Abba Hospital, the Emma Hospital in Kahun.
And then about hospital, oh my, you're
the I almost testing Pono.
Yeah, one year testing there. You, but of course, if you say, when you're there, you follow up with contact, almost test. Now, am I my positive? Then I go me from so we come in contact. I go attending now in the I chose. And to say, about I did the previous day, and I didn't ever worry if I was being a born model because a near man, the boy of model like mask, social distancing, avoiding gatherings, irrespective of the various age one.
Okay. Dog, what Roma, young share say vaccine no. Nansemu hobby ansa na mu be fiti bronya bosomi December die mu na mabo ho dawro abo nkrofo nka ye so mo nkono mo ko vaccine no na kame ye se nkrofo dodo no ankonkowo sese no rate na kwasoro kakra wo mo a kwa akowo no free se mu free bronya bremu emfiti ase na ase bronya bosomi ni mfiti ase be sisa bre no enipa kokowo mo hwe mo numbers na ebi be ka ho.
Oh, me da say ekosoro Consular Kamana, or share vaccines, or any Nipana Yesu Gurumuna, or think a lot of things are. They say, no, I mean, I ain't telling electronic, I don't know, it's approaching 9 million. It's a 4 million. This is a Nipa Abono, across with a car. And so it was to say, we are amiable. Na and cost, but if I think it's me more, because the bit me 2020, yellow fever vaccination day. And within 6 days, vaccination about 4 million. And you have the capacity to do more. The best sector compulsory more available on my bona. Niambano, ABI, minimum cancer, where they can clear. Many about in Greater Accra, Nipa, 50% of eligible population of Unya, so when you want vaccine. In terms of more women, maybe I'm not detailing Copon and Copote, a more recommend terminal. A fire people who are vaccinated, you see, I know a clear virus, no cookie. Whatever situation, the vaccine is. A very important intervention in consideration.
But omo vaccine no. Se mo hwa mo nkrata mu a omo be test no a omo nya virus yi bi covid yem fa ne se new variant ya wa be no. Eye omo a omo wo vaccine bi dada ana se eye omo mu obi kra e na omunya.
Oh, a mix.
Okay.
Of more be no community. No more common yare and momudia, Obonu say a fire or more or monia vaccine. Oh, aha, and see. You know, as you go further down, we know the difference. But Omo nyebino the chance obeya ya na senya ombo bikra enti baba sindes wa e ba ya gaza ba se mama 100% protection which means any pebidia ombenya they do high say 90%, 92%, 95% protection from infection. But of course, vaccines so as time goes on now, antibodies never from Akan. Now that's when you need a booster so they are able to keep up the numbers. And that's what we have. So but as you who share vaccine.
Dog, ya beda se awie ya gidi se ya be san no ahwetwe nkomo bio se ebre ekono ano ye no be twetwe nkomo. Dr. Patrick Kuma Boaji, or Director General, Ghana Health Service, and ye no edi nkomo na fe ye ntisi busumi me numwe and sama hu do bia etwa egu ye. Na wonu mo sensan krata eno eye Ghana mampanyi na na do danko akufuado. Ena fe asye ye hwesika samso ena European Investment Bank. Na womo HSS womo ehwe na enhyehyɛ papa bia wo mahyehyɛ de ato efa covid ho ebeboa titiri unwuma Ghana Cares Obatampa project no mampanyi ene asoye resika sam so womo sensan krata no ena mampanyi HSS womo ehwe 170 million euro eno womo de eba be to ebeye foto ede abo banki na mampanyi kire sɛ ehia so mbe ya san hyehyɛ yi na timi aboa ama Ghana sika sam so ayeye.
We value very much our relationship with the European Union. It's been a very engaging and very productive relationship for our country, and we want to do everything possible to deepen and strengthen that relationship, especially in a world where many things are not as they were before, and it is necessary for all of us to redefine the steps for the future. But in that redefinition, I think it's reassuring to find that there are some partners, some institutions that have been friendly with Ghana that will continue to be friendly with Ghana in this effort. And the European Union, and particularly the bank. The bank has been in Ghana for nearly almost 50 years now, and has proved to be a very reliable partner.
Eni ayati ye Ghana mampanyi na nado danko akufuado.
Sada mebusumi no muda na etoso dumiensa na nanan mozamufo edi won mafahye ye idefeto no mampani ede enanu disem to dwa ase no kan say mema ye ma ye boarding school ankwada no kono enya bia bia ehwo ne ye kwa akwakyekere ye gidie ho som ene ye ho po ede atoto nkrofo tim ne ede aya ye pemu ede atia nkrofo ebasa enkwada ne titiro ebesi wo mpuntu ekwan.
Our national constitution simply reinforces these characteristics, and it should therefore be easy for us to uphold these basic and fundamental tenets that hold us together. The boarding schools in our country have traditionally served as the training grounds in learning about each other, about tolerance, and losing the fear of the unknown. That is where young Ghanaians learn to eat each other's food. That is where they learn the songs and dances of the different parts of the country.
Ghana Mampany His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo.
Na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mebusumi na mu na womo eda na die we na womo di wheelchairs ma wono mo edi demo ni peduanim no ye makomako empemaduo no 20,000 na o che say aban no wa adwempa ma wono mo a wadi dem e woni peduanim.
The government of Nana Danko Akufo-Addo is not insensitive to these challenges. Hence the implementation of several initiatives to ease and to eliminate obstacles many of you face in your everyday life. Some of the initiatives that we have implemented since 2017 include increase by 50% the share of the District Assembly Common Fund to the disabled. In 2020, government presented 4 million Ghana cedis to 2,000 disabled men and women.
Anya yati ye mampanya be de Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
na ono abiemu mebusome no mu e won sawa mapoya mantamu wokobie mfidi dwuma wo mo de dan abrobe ani ehwo no wodi tudwa se wuyi mampani bia waba Ghana na wa mfidi dwuma konkan pa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah free ho a mampani ankasa ne wo ho eye na ado na bre so no factories no makomako ahanu ni aduasa mienu 232 e na wonum esie emu aduosonson 77 so kra de wasi awi a eye adwuma de obi ano no eka ho.
Is a major component of the 10-point industrial transformation agenda of the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, which is being implemented since 2017. We look back in history and we realize that one of the keys to economic development, sustainable development, job creation for our youth is industrialization. It is the way you create quality jobs. And this is why Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo embarked on this one district, one factory initiative. Since the government of President Nkrumah, our first president.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Mampani Abediachiri.
Na mebusumi ni mu ana okwa asante mantemu se woni mpanimfo okwa akotena se na omo atwetwe nkomo e de afa ekwan ya obefa so magalamse a yetuo ewo mantama hudo no bi no ye betimi abre ano ase etiwe no na eye consultative dialogue on small scale mining na omo bo dwa no o sheda etonsa e de frɛ Ote kwakwa so 2482 ema no eba ye se special guest of honor na okasa no ena o se ono se okase galamse otachira na obua.
It's unacceptable and must be stopped. Myself and Asanteman are palpably opposed to anything which destroys our environment and ecosystem, thereby posing an existential threat to the survival of our communities. The mining industry of our country plays a critical role in our economy, providing considerable job opportunities directly or indirectly. But we now need to look beyond the contribution of the mining sector, mainly in terms of fiscal benefits to the economy.
Otumfo o say to opem so ena yete so kasa no.
Mebusumi nyame Kwame Twedian Pobasayi adom ye na doma wode afe eka wote kokko so ni mfie nwonya mfie no aduoso baako eni ntimpani sa afe ncheba na so antu nipa nyina ntie to wa no wayero ho no wadi wotonsa efre asase wura no makesefo ani tini atwetworo em wonum kohia e wo manhia bankese mu a na eye anigesem sabre no yenua bema Samson Kwame Nyameche enkra wotobre yini
Yeni ambre de achade aba ya be sempaye nso ama no sani asantema be koso
de nyame aye no de ehu ana me nso de ka se me ne tra ha ana London so me sa ne tra enti binim se de o sit iye da dwuma
Yeni abema Samson Kwame Nyameche amane bo a eye 70 May bosome ni mebra otumfo nya mfie aduoso baako ode ma ne ye enu no
na menhia hwa ena epie mu se asante hini otumfo se tutu eche se yenyina yenka mmom na yenhwe emmo yensu ansu ahoban na nsuo de eyenkwa
nipa asade se yehia nse nipa nsuo wo beno na no so aboa ma onso atimi atra wiase nti echi ye Ghana ye wo nsuo pa nsuo pa na ne ni bebe nra ye nanan mo kra mpotiase ne nsuo kama pa na da kane yese wuntimi nkonsuo no ufiri he kwa ha enko ho sabre nso ne edi so kodo ha sei nkoye bibia nkotwadua bia wo ho ensidan bia wo ho ye di so papa den ne ya ye ne esiesa afedi yakoye ni yesua nwoma nyina bi ye ne ebie na ne mbom no ye ne ebie no na afi na eseye
otumfo o say tutu a otosum ye no opem so ene yete se okasa no
mebusumi num de na ensem ha ne pa fi se panit na fie masefo amfo enti ensem na ekoso ni bi no na wo se kire ni mu eka kire omanfo ne mpanimfo no wotu ho anamo enti nsuyira na eyiri yen se omamu ni nyina ne epoe mantam asante mantamu ba bi kura wo nti se nsu eyiri enso na ensuo eyiri afi mu no otumfo ede to asoye a wo hwe nsuwa ne adansie ensem so anim se ebe ya wo ma wo homene so na sa ne gota no wo be na kese a waye na kese waye no abefo de enso na atumi aboa asonsu yire no ano
Kranyina bi ohosa. Monchimonka no akata yentimi nkro no ante be kata so se enkata so ni nyina wona abehwa ye ne ye no watu no fo. Uzi apen so na nko ye serious system na ntimi a fofi anto anta wo. E free horse wo kan ye obi ani ho a why omena ni ahwe. Na se no so ya nhwe anya ye yeden ye ya kwan sen a ebesa asai. Ene ba bi nsuo kwa e besisi dan asi wa mana si kwan no man nsuo na sa dan afa ba bi. Ni nyina aka ho na yes not more nsuo yira fobi. Yes dan no ya nhwe. Yes nsuo no. Nsuo nso ko yiri fa nso de na aban nso na wo so ko yi ni pa na firi.
Article koso asante hene otumfo say tutu ababiu.
Na aseye wo mo hwe ahonidie ne nsuansu aso wo mo so kopiem wo chehene na tenaye enam so ma o chehene osagefo amoti oforipanyin e che se Ghana fo yensisi yesuban ahonidie ho nsem no ebeye kama pa
yeah, man, what you to be a brand office warning and they say, oh, can only I will be as sorry to her. Every day there's one traffic going to Akan. What did be a question? And the air can say, you're more than decentralized. A few any congestion on can every
voices are now.
Ochehina osagefo amoti oforipanyin na yete se okasam.
Yes, I'm quite the same with somewhere, maybe somenum no. So for sure, the sound some so I was some chimra shabijani, Oraya, or say editum editu, just say, Suku, I would one no, as I say, when ya a GDS some I would one who Gemini and Intiasie, now will be unfinished GDA and honest from Uncle she will be so such in Chawaba Misuku dear Yenny say. Now said ye baye, Nancy Asia jumenti, what say a cool stakeholders forum say one year dream home na enkita udie mapa ebetumi aba beto aban suku ene suku ya gidie hodo no etete ye okan say mission schools no ebetumi adimu na ankwankoye ho yensem biada
ye nyina agya tum say esesa de ye hwe de tochia na yen Ministry of Education no ya hyehye mrei na de akwa aban ya ye hu ekwan e befa so a yen schools no de enye aban nko adea na de ye a Christopher na Muslim for de no mo hwe so ne no mu nyina ye adwuma no bomu no ekwan be no mbefa so a yen schools yi ombe ye ne kama no ene ade asa bre ubusamia Minister for Education me meni abre se be ya ye nyina do bom atena o man yi mu na asumdwe aba se de o mampani kae no ebebom ayenhyehye ye pa ama asumdwe aba ewe schools mu ne nkwara no enya kwanya no musua de se de peso musua no pepepe
also for shadi show some so real say ya wadutwum
na mebusumi na mu ena ebeto dwa se COVID-19 vaccines de etosomienu ana efa etosomienu no eba na we no na AstraZeneca ibi ena na eba kokroko dwumedie so Director General Ghana Health Service Dr. Patrick Kumabwaje echechiremu ene ba ababedru ene ehwo nsem no ochiremu sei echire yera kwame sefakan
Intini be second dose only and now say first time as subitimi awudi.
It will mainly for the second dose because we are, like I said, no. The closer you are to 12 weeks, the better the response. So we are going to ensure that we follow that routine so they are. If you are from there, from 11 weeks to 12 weeks, then we will start giving those people so they are. We get the best response for the higher coverage and protection. But apart from that, there's a lot of activity that is going on for additional vaccines for first dose.
And yeah, Director General Ghana Health Service Dr. Patrick Kumabwaje.
Afibia mebusumi num wo yida bi disiwa wode eka ye wiase nyina sensem twofo nya wonfa hodie ede ya wadwuma wato di World Press Freedom Day afidie no a wodi ye no abandi to dwa se wo ye bia bia ebebo amansem twofo wo matumi edi wonum dwuma kama na wo bia nka wonum deche National Media Commission abedwaku ohwensem twofo dwuma die so ena wo behwe so ya so afo kwadwo opon kroma ebia no na no ena ye ni owura Muhid Said ya Media Foundation for West Africa we senior programs officer din komo edifasa there were friend is coordinated mechanism for the safety of journalists yani no edi ho komo
Eligisen se abanye tusa anamono efise ebetimi aboa ama journalist no enya saa ahoto so se aban no krampo aye krado se bibi atochem anase so bi titi onfa ahudi ho a omo ebetimi aboa enti aka se amanfo be start edi won se makwakodan saa biaye no na yahwe nia ebefri mu aba but for now no yebeka se anamopa na aban no etu a omode eboa se be ya attacks on journalists no.
Ora Muhid Said, senior programs officer at Media Foundation for West Africa.
Na me busumi na mu na empanifo fiti ase say galamse wo mo ko. Eno enam so ma fiti ase jeje enkrofo machines na wo kwosesa enkrofo machines na eno excavators ni atwaja na de atum ni ahye no. Eno na enkrofo kasa ho na president ya oda National House of Chiefs no. Odene ho ya ojebi a otosumienu eno oche say ono se president ema National House of Chiefs no wofo aso say yen hyenkrofo mfidi etesa
obi aya no mi na o cheno na ajumi no we na ene den tese no udini attack am roba di tuba obi na eje a yese no onwa adua wi e wo fayi no fon nyina yihu a ye cheno monhwe monia establita aduma mo ye mo sa ta esio ene no boni om de kwata I can say ye mu ku say ye wu say ni India furu woni no ye save excavator no excavator be 400 on kwati that and e woni excavator no anya excavator dia na afa be wi da mu ye cheno an board o ye illegal I was say you deal with you ruthlessly
enya ye ti ye oje ahoho ya ojebi a otosu mienu kasaye ena na wo chese ono ofoaso
wo sa galam say ine ne kuya ho no so afa wo hwe bambon sem so owura Dominic Niti wo de tudwama ebusuminum say machine wo mintiminim ya wo mo edi etu sa gada no excavators ni nyina wo mo gi a wo mfa ba kokora mankran no wo mo ba akwan so ye se abayire ye tu bibia ebi ahye ebi amem ene wo betwaja atum e wo site wo no wo machine nyina adwene be.
Since the commencement of the operation from Wednesday the 28th to Thursday 29th, the troops have destroyed a number of equipment including 9 excavators, 127 chamfine machines platforms associated with mining equipment, 1 fuel pump. Furthermore, the following items have been seized and will be destroyed except items that will be used as exhibit in courts. 8x24 plate batteries, 1 pump action gun case, a generator, Huawei phone, chainsaw machine, 8 raincoats, fuel filters, non-citizen Ghana card, ID card, 2 drilling equipment, and 2 boots. This will be destroyed except equipment that the police deem necessary for their work.
Bambo so afora Dominic Niti wo na sabre no ye ma yenuanum bi ene Ghana for kasa ise sansusuye ana asem ya empanifo de atudwa se excavators no wo mo eche ne ye hye no ho ya se no ho na no wo mo adwe ho senti kwa me kontobo aten ye wo Lord FM bibia ni anwa so be kwa ni o manfo bi kasa wo ho.
Make us excavators no omoji omonhye say Ghana for do baby omfa ne ma serious say wan hye nipa na de na mana nko ne widie mu a next time ohun say ejada ho nkon etimi me feel say aban no hye no a ebe ma obi ehun say aban na ye serious say opese otu galamse na say etimi da madwen chen say ye hye no a ye hye no
na adwumanim enti say obi di sika kɔtɔ fidie te saa ne say ekoba say adwuma na ode ye no nhye no woni so a esa aban ne jim fidie no ni kwa so omo hye no ko say sika kese na emu adwuma na ode ye no woni nhye so nya saa nete enti aban nyi excavators ni nyina mo nhye no na ompe kwan a ombefa so omde be adwuma no
se saa excavators na aban no ma ye de ejatum no eno no nka emmoa na emumu no enka yemfa enwu ho se be ya enkron kitro mu se ehia ebia ye dustbin mu a eya ye tu ekugu baabi no enka ye de si ho no mo a saa brede ye hu ni se mfaso bia eni so emfa mayen nanso enka ye tenase na yeje edigu ho a debide bibia no ebetumi asan aboa
where your man for be me busuminum no ye nua be ma kwa me kontoni wo mukasa wo sehwim potem ho na esansa sasem beto dwanti ye hye kofi atabi so de e ma ne ye ne ya papa ekọ ne widie mu achim anyinam zongo e wati wa yismansin mu wo so wono kra de wo te se ya kasa wo munnyai wo bi anyi na excavator mfiri ho no apɛ ene wo koyi ye wa paki sinifia animu wo pia di ba wo se sojafo atwaja to machine excavator ade ensi site ya esifie no eye ne yapa masabre no wo de ahomte ne enua be ma bobobo edi enkomo
afi abato komisa enso ehia ye ka party for no a omo ekoye 2-day workshop ana womo ebu nkompo ahwe afimpinu ne aduonu aba ye kokoto ye no sensemo a esisi ye ema abato komisa ekire ye se ehia papa so mbehia no nti ena omu ehia ye.
It is important at a point in time that we must come together as actors and stakeholders in Ghana's electoral processes to take stock of the processes, strategies and approaches we adopted in the 2020 elections, highlight the areas that need to be strengthened, and build consensus on a reform agenda for the Commission for the coming years. In this regard, we should collectively examine the challenges we faced in the electoral processes of 2020 and identify what did not work and why. This is important to gain insight and understanding of why certain targets were not achieved.
Ani ayeti ye eye Mami Jane Mensa wono ene ye abato komisa
wasanhye mudie na se ba beto dwa se party kese ba ko a wo mu nia ban mu wo my Ghana mu NDC wo mu ankwase na ebinum se we de enya de beboa kra fi opposition party kese pa na wono mu ko IPAC meeting etesa na wo matwe wo mu ho afiri mu wo mu se party Akan MPP PNC UFP GCPP ene wono wo makeka ka ho ekoye de na so na nka NDC wo mu akebeboa ene owura Peter Makmanu se wo mu ama no enha wo mu komodie no biaso sabre no
minim ni ntia omuni ha mi ntimi nyina obi anem enka na asem ni ntia o ntimi ama e mo mimi kro MPP de ye wa ha efrewe de eye asem papa adepa efise enipa bia no ye adwuma wie nesia oba ba mu hu adwuma no ba bia ekoyie ne ebo abaso na ba bia echiwo ebe mu no so opese mu hu se okọ animu a saa chiwo no emebio nti adepa ene omo ya ebema yetimi akoye nim na mfomso eba ye no ankosibio nti mi de megitum se yenhyiemu pa nene o mafre
Ora Peter Makmanu campaign manager ma MPP 2020 abato onimu
Concern Youth Group na womo ewo odododio constituency May busuminimu ena na womo chese afimpinu ni aduonu yakoto aba no womo hwe animu a enipa mienu bi wuye ama we kra de abaya kra wanya mfinhie dunum ono nso hwere ne nkwa ewo afimpinu ni aduonu aba ye kokoto ye no eno na ekue convener Vincent D Okan Adams ebisa mpanimfo se womo mu di bone no womo ni womo ne nam ho free omo nye hwe mfa ho enti woni William Gentu kasaye ebisebisa ansem
Ayako elections nkofo mienu ahwe omu nkwa no me bisa say what is that committee na omu hwe security su ewo odododio no ya afa ho ena nkofo na ya chichi omu no up till now ye hu hwi ya hu se ya ye nwa ni se omu na suspect nkofo na ya se omu ye suspect over 15 people na ya chichi omu nyina no omu nyina enam who is telling the constituency something, who is addressing this issue? Are we setting the precedent here? Who call election now? Unemubi now be bold to ekuwa. Then nobody will be held accountable for it. Nipa bakuswe pra serious. Midi kasakrano or sebi obejani naya or jani nine through the rape site. You born into a fan sebi ni two ebe ni penis area. And this is midi kasanusta excretory organs na enye.
Ani ayeti ye Vincent ni Okan Adams wono eye convener Emma Concern Youth Group a wonom ewo odododio constituency
na abato abedwe ko mebusumi de babetu dwa se afra ba ye to ye no wo mo boa ye pa ekura sika ma oman no sesan a titire ni abedi akira wo hwe corporate services so Dr. Bosman Sare ene wo be chemu se wuyi ballot papers ya won mo ekoto na brochie ne inki ya wo de ye nsa chi no a eno ho bambon semti wo manton ha de aka ni nyina wo mo ye no krata mu pefe ma wo bia hu ye ene wo ye mfanton se 2016 aba no nipa ba ku bia ba wo beto ka no wo bo nipa no ho no 75 cedis ya empeso 57 krasa gu akiri na so afra de no de nipa ba ku bia ka wo bo ye no na 44 cedis ena empeso aduosia gu akiri na chese afra de wo mo etimi krasika wan sei sika bebre wo ne chairman general ene kasa sabre no wo kokroko so
we to say 2016 say the cost of election per vote are now $13 US. But we Africa han ya na empanifo kasa anka ye nyina twim nya ya ni election ne bia be to say cost per head no be $5 to $6 bia anka betumi aboa tianu na electoral commission panifo de nyama tutu kwan mu ne ye say oh ekwan be ne betumi afaso ama $13 na atumi aba fom ti ye de nyama bebregu akwan mu no ye tumi mia ye ni mane ba $7.70 cents, which Uhemu I to say here from a previous to say 75 Ghana cedis per voter no, to me about to say 44. TFE say Uhemu Aniama ede to akwemuno and the money to me basa.
Dr. Bosman Asare, Titina Abedi Echewa Abato Abejuku.
Yeah, that's all I want about once and some no na penny focus siege na ye. Ewo IPAC meeting and say say aba ye two friend no pakopim no num no. Eya e maneken kan ne chadodo. Enunti nanka wo mo hwe se no miensa de nanka ya to aba no awie na director of electoral services electoral commission Dr. Sribo Kweku nsem sei peace
create 10,000 additional policies. And the BB machine was very efficient. And the government said by 1 o'clock, now almost will be at Rabanavi. And the HN said, sir, about 1 o'clock, near but my dear sons, and I can kind of smooth at the same billion. And the share part of the Nadia jumping and church. The between every 3 o'clock now. The BOB will be also the resource in the bar coalition center. To between you in now, where we are bra, and I was what above 1 will be uncle. For the young, I'm very young and the mechanic on my fire practitioner and your partner, as I communicate, obey agenda, they become doing combo. And the almost share by never chance and actually the way forward.
And yeah, Director of Electoral Services, our Electoral Commission, Dr. Sribo Kweku.
Mebusuminum na ekuo fix the country womoma womo homene so enam social media na mafo bia odi nkita ho nkanka Twitter ne so keka nsamo miensiesi oman no aban hodo adi ehwam aban wadi ehwam aban ye de sesa wo ye ya eho ebeje ntre ha sabe yenu abema William Gentu sutisi kroma wo bi so oman for say mwate de abayi
Won't mean case hardship because of late me atoto more time but pay na the more na more increase as I'm a hardship ba as recently I who say atofo mu so yet my affect bibia
anymore is slow na say aban no e man home so no ma de no ma from pa ya wo say kwani so say aban man ho so na ya timemu for man for den so ho te kakra security system me to ade e obi ba no ma ho so nya wo pe ba security wo nti mmas kan so mra bon tin kakra
me ma me papa ni bi e na me free omo aba akra as me be struggle my bomb my brabo nti it has not been easy.
Me, I see it to be that the president is trying as much as possible to do everything, but his ministers at the top they are not giving him a helping hand.
Emrantie bia yenu abema William Gentu ni omudi nkomo e wo mebusumenum efa fix the country no ho.
Na we no na ekuakuo enti National Youth Organizers one more party bit to say PNC, CPP, APC, PPP, NGCPP. And a National Youth Organizer Emma Convention People's Party CPP comrade or say Kofi. One is saying joining now me obne wadi nkomo say aban no say or yen nyoma yie said de beya or mine no bubu abubu no ebetimi asori agina ho.
The issue of doomso. Say no MPP aban MPP so beja tun na omode wadre
nya de enim say ye kan ya no ho no ma yedum no wo ho no ma don hiri bebri na fa yasia so a ema kanea no enyina so we ye kampi ba kwa MPP4 editi a NDC aban no mo ka so mo ba enya de a yebehunu sa ade we bio enti eye den na yehunu sa de we enti ye kan say our energy sector is broken. Our energy sector is broken, and the MPP government and Nana Akufo-Addo should fix it. So many things are going wrong in this country, and unfortunately, this government doesn't seem to care. This country is broken. Oh, Tom, this government must fix it.
National Youth Organizer, CPP, Comrade Osei Fini Etese Okasano.
Mebusumi numa samba kwa babe toja nkwada memwa mienu a wo mododo akwada bi okaso ampotam okum ne ya say wodusuni bi so wo mo de wonipa ba wo be sikaduro ama wo mo na ekoba se wo amena se ya eben suhum wa yenhia no mansini mo no na mabunu bi duaduamu akote se konfo bi wo ho saa wo ne ka se nkwada no fa nipa mra no ti wo mo de abufuo kotwa jato ne ka Toyota Camry bi mu ehye no ya no so yenu abema Michael Akrufide hu amane ebae
Yenke yeni abiri sesi ane se odinsini na kaswa incident na esi na wokum kola na ne huwo mu no sesia anwumre nso no sesia no wasamba asem awo amanasi kromu a ama obi akoni ho se o se ni papa aja no gold agude nti opese wo meya agudi no amamre ma no ane wo chele se onfo moja mra na wasamba aba betiri yamba keto aba ko se ode ni kwa koye nyankomade ama ni gold na ya kire onipa na obeye saade no ne ya gini phone na odinsini no anya kukudu afre onipa na ka kire ni se enti oba no wan fasika ma enti moja kakra on famra no on fanya de ne ma no enti ontimi fa ma na enti
yahubi nyati nyaku ya all the police on all sky free ya ni nje ho back wo be kum ye nyina wo kum ye na say ye ye gu na tri yabo
we ya mane ba mebusumi no yenu abema Michael Akrufide free amenase ben su humbre yen
na sa akunkum ya ena epiem se head teacher bi enipa bi akwa ye ne dom omakuno eti enam so ema wo kire se wachi nipa baako eno ena Central Regional PRO ema Ghana Posi adwuma no wo ho DSP ayi no pon echechiremu ekire yera kwame sefa kan enipa wachi ne hu
ena na nsai bra asemuno ti no ena ya activate informant iti enra eni nyan iti yete suspect bi omususu se asemuno ezi wo hono no na ne hukumu omoma police asosia ya kwa
na suspect na no question so your teacher ni
if I say no crazy
only head teacher when na na child you school back na
if I say
ani ayati ye DSP ayi no pon ono na efifiri mantemu woni amansan di nkita ho ema Posi adwuma ne nyina we so na yenye aboafo nkrato mra sisia
Peace FM.
Now this is something you've never experienced before. An evening of legendary performances and music. On the 1st of January 2022, three big GH legends shall rock one stage. Yes, it's the Cap Fam Legends Night featuring Charles Kojo Fosu, aka DL, Daddy Lumba, Iron Boy, Abronti Amachidede, the Maestro, Mr. Music Man, Coach Joe and G. New Year, January 1st, 7 p.m. sharp, the Grand Arena, Accra International Conference Center. This is a VVIP show, so reserve your VVIP table early. Call 020-022-0202 or visit legendsnightgh.com or CapFam Dancima or East Legon. It's the CapFam Legends Night with Coach ONG, Daddy Lumba, and a matching day. This event is powered by Terra Vista.
It's Hollandia yogurt. Hollandia yogurt.
Enjoy a nourishing boost of vitality with Hollandia yogurt. Available in strawberry and plain sweetened, fortified with vitamins A, B2, B12, and a source of calcium. This advert is FDA approved.
So wakoma ho hyehyɛ
ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a ɛdeɛ ne sɛ woyɛ na sɛ woyam so atim so
Wobɛpɛki na farmer Martin's liver salt ɛkyerɛ kwan ɛntɛm ɛhyɛ nsu agu glass mu ate Martin's liver salt no baako ano na wodi agum.
Wobɛhu sɛ ehuru wa glass no mu na wanom. Martin's liver salt yɛ wɔ orange flavor ɛna baako so yɛ plain.
Wonumu a oho bɛtɔ na mmom edi na anu na ho ntɔ wo a ko hu doctor.
Happy Delightful Jew. Swachilala, chichi soso. Afrana pa. Epe pashu breakfast and was in woman. Joe Happy Delightful Juice against with toast, cereal, and even benku. A bread and fifi. The most fringe man. Happy Delightful Juice. One of one. And you be here. I come out to relax away. So I know when you're. Let's say what a chamado. Happy Delightful Juice. Of an baby, I bring you all day long. One fruit juice. Happy Delight. One different flavor. Different size. You number 1 letter. Number from 150 and 250 ml. A healthy life shops on your supermarket. Happy Life Fruit Juice. Loaded with taste.
Peace FM.
Tune it in. Turn it up.
Peace FM.
And rip off the knobs.
Mamomosa matwa ya me adan ye ho akwa aba ye guso a ye kaikai ye ho nsem hodo a esisi afia ye wo mu emu ya hwe busumi enum no awie afei ye hwe busumi nsia no mu ensem hodo a esisi ye
na busumi nsia no mu ensem ne bi esi ye eye ebra mampanyi e wo Jubilee House wode atu dwase wo hwe se de covid yade yaba na ebibrem ha sei wo manfo ani abre titru aman panimfo ni bi akwa pre-vaccine said ye be ya ebetimi aboy ho ban free ade hu a na esese bibi man titru Ghana ye yankasa yetimi tena se ne yesese na yankasa ye vaccine ebebo anti we no na wo mo dan 2030 sustainable development goals edi and ode asemi tudwa.
Among the many lessons that the COVID has revealed to us, the need for self-reliance in future in these areas. We cannot continue to be dependent on arms and on the charity of foreigners and foreign taxpayers for our basic sustenance. We need to be able to put in place a structure that will enable us in future not to be caught with our pants down. And that is that we have to learn and find an avenue to produce our own vaccine. And I'm particularly keen on providing the assistance for the institutions of our country to do so. We have a committee chaired by a very distinguished, world-renowned Ghanaian scientist who used to be a minister in my government, who chairs the vaccine producing committee.
Ghana mampanyi na nado danko Akufo-Addo ne yete se okasa no.
Na jumbo sumi na mo Zoom Lion adwumakuo no enya kase akese a wo mo ede sisenwura makomako wo ha ena afedie wo mo ede be spray kromu nso disinfection tracks makomako aduonu enum ma mampani ekopa ho tuma hono mampani de to dwa say wo to nsa de afre nwumakuo akese ahodo se border ye boaboa no adandane ani ye kan say waste management no ho so bia bia akwanya ahodo ho pa anti businessmen enfo ni kire ho.
Rapid population growth, with its consequent increase in human activities at the residential, commercial, and industrial level, has meant that waste generation activity continue to be a challenge in the country. Currently, in total, we generate some 7,517,540 metric tons of waste. This situation, you would agree, presents enormous investment opportunities for which the private sector can take advantage. I would therefore reiterate my invitation for more private sector companies to collaborate with government in creating business opportunities in the waste management space.
Ghana Mampani, His Excellency Nanado.
Na dwumadie sunku bi ko so dwun busumi nim na African Journalist Leadership Conference na eno ena mampanyi kasa na o che se ko ba sensentwoni bi ade bi enye na se wo mo kan na no nche se nipa no mo to ahye no so.
Is what constitutes an attack on media freedom. It cannot be right, no matter where in the world the journalists are physically attacked or prevented from doing their work. Once that happens, it is an attack on media freedom, and it must be roundly condemned by all. As George Orwell rightly puts it, and I quote, "Freedom of the press if it means anything at all, means the freedom to criticize and oppose, unquote. However, there seems to be an emerging narrative which is being proffered by some in Ghana that critiquing the work of a journalist constitutes an attack on media freedom. That certainly cannot be described as an
Ghana Mampenyin and Ado Danko Ekufuado.
Was I you a dear crona, say Mampenny to just say, a bria not wo ye, sad your cancer, criminal libel or nephew or say, and some chop for Benya on found who the eye were Juma. Yen shut down what you want say when you're buying a money, Nemum a chair so passwa. Any power can want some to bet me to walk court, now quite say, oh, wait, ye, one in me and Nuntem was semno, what dimu Juma sono, not a nay, or the Nessa a sinu coco cassa, a yanny day, so I didn't shame.
Vibrant and unfettered media is the most effective way to hold government and society to the highest standards of honesty, self-discipline, and delivery. Indeed, on 2nd August 2001, in the government of that outstanding Ghanaian state, His Excellency John Ajikun Kufuor, the second president of Ghana's Fourth Republic, a historic victory was won in the struggle of the Ghanaian people for liberty, and especially for freedom of expression by
Ghana Mampenny, His Excellency Nanado.
Na sabu sumi kronwa mu ena mampanyi edan BBD we Ghana Enterprises Agency no ba beboa wo mo a wo ma bi enwuma nkumankuma no se de be ya covid ba ye eyi wo mo hwe fom no na esese wo so wasene na opegyam ne no ena mampanyi kire se wo da na di no wo mo aso mumu se de be ya wo mo adwuma agugugu no sika kakra obetimi de aboa wo mo nti 45 million Ghana cedis 145 million Ghana cedis and woye ne sefoto a wode boa
TASME Grant Fund, established to support SMEs to recover from the effects of COVID-19 and also help them to resuscitate their operations under the Ghana Economic Transformation Project backed by the World Bank. Disbursement of this grant, amounting to 145 million cedis, will be made to 250 to 350 SMEs to help them grow into sustainable businesses capable of competing on the regional, continental, and global stage.
Anya ye Ghana Mampenyi na Nado Danko Ekufuado.
Na busumi nsia ni mu sabre na Sir John afiri mu kra be se ebusumi nsia saa na ana afimpo ayenya na yie na eyiyo no baso ewo ni krom osakra wo no ehwo na mampani editu dwa se mpani se onipa wu an teche mampro na efroti asefo ne de ne remfi Sir John da evise se onyankokodro san begina prebie mu a na efi September 2013 Sir John asem wo kan ye ewo Hello FM ewo Kumasi.
Sir John, as he was referred to by all, would make these comments barely 3 days after the Supreme Court handed down controversial 5-4 verdict in the election petition of 2013. Indeed, it riled a few in the New Patriotic who believed he had all but declared me as president for the 2016 election ahead of time. Perhaps he had seen something others had not. For me, that statement of 3rd September 2013, I believe that I could always count on John as the only knight in Ghanaian politics.
Ghana Mampenny, His Excellency Nanado.
Na Sir John ase and General Mosquito, Yera Johnson esi edunketia. Church former NDC amanyoko ni chese. Sir John dey no anybody o na dam for pa ni twetro mucho. Na sakra ono abra wo ye na yie no e na ye ne di sankomo yi
sia bes 1997-98 ho e na me na nantia bedru sabre odoma nipa e na ono so ne oye ne politics ya onfa nye akayo asem. I also believe in same philosophy eno nti na me gidi say ye sia ya yetimi nanti bomu ne party timi co opposition otoda bia na waba power na me so me party a co opposition na asemo en shedan hano menena nanti ache ninti ebra ye kotwa ne so aba wo tamale a ofri obeka say fear delegates no me ka kire no say meba aba address ta congress eno ne first time major political parties me no obi general secretary eko another congress
Ani ayeti ye Yera Johnson na sie dunketia General Mosquito na etafre na etwetwerefo ema NDC amanyoko no.
Na sabra wo yesa John ye na so da ho ne yenye yi e na wo mo ye nsi o wo ye ne kakra bi fise ne wo fa wa hye fridge mu ache afe a wo kra de no enti wo ye ne krokro wa bi na so se John no wo de ne din ne mani ye nam wo nipa se enti enipa koya bunkam fa so a na chese wo mo bumra ne hyehyɛ ya ne wo sabre so na so ma Dr. Michael Owusu ya wo biologist e wo KCCR ka se posifo ntun sanfre wonu mu a wonu hyehyɛ se John ayi no
odi tutu emra ho pa dia na obeka se organizer ne mum na bia na omo ahyehyɛ omu ne meyi ene ma ne no bunkam form so nti na mu behia se asotwi bia bi se wo ho wo se de mum bia wo so mo kɔhno mo stebe adachi bia no omo so betimi atoto omu ne meyi no mo aye ne ma enko for how ene ma ne bia mbre organizer kro no omo fa no mo bono kokɔ omo tunufu no omo ka che se ne oye na bia wanye ne yi a bigini so betie na subsequently no wetimi ayade e wo so oye na yenyina etimi aboye.
Dr. Michael Owusu or a biologist ewo KCCR.
Sanso ene yensen Johnny Salamat Kuku Apentil ene Dr. Frank Ankobia Ghana Medical Association ono so president ema ono so kire se organizers na wo mo se dwo yi no yenche wo mo sanse nipa ne se de si bunkam fa so na hwe yi a na covid ade ate se
COVID and COI, no COVID. Now, that's sorry, you say, you answer John, if I do not cover dumping, you are assistant protocols now, young from COVID to buy no. Then, when this so, videos, a hard dream, a doctor for. Oman bisua na COVID nessa sorry ebe ha Ghana nyina yenso so ebe ha yen pass because eventually e ho na omo de beba na we ebe tumi adma normal jinse normal yen kind normal course so November December I ma COVID course so within a short time nipa ewu Ghana dem pe se ebe ko so bi na Ghana for ye ho akire
eni ayati ye Dr. Frank Ankobia wono ye president Emma Ghana Medical Association.
Na yen konsam fufuro mu musumi siani mu na akonfo enfo no ndwumadi ate atese pa ma da kubi kura de awia kete wo kolebu kwan ne so wono post officer wo koja sika kwan oti buliova mu akonfo enfo tware ka yi ko boni tuo ma wo firimu ya ekoba sa afe na Ghana fo ahase a wonom ekasa enti enua be ma piles bedu bansen tisi montin so a woni Ghana fo bi edi nkomo
members of parliament because of what the other side of a political divide no na feel the atu aban so say aban and then momodin insecurity in the bu amanfo be
17th of June 2021 enumere beye nonso Winnipeg police enya complaint bi free Sergeant Frank Ajiman ena afe Martinson Odey JB olomo say omode billion van with registration number JN 695617 free Odoko Zenith Bank eba omo branch a ewo Winnipeg na ekwanu mfinfi free Porting Junction ene Dominance mfinfi honomo no ye atake omo a enkrofo bi tutuo egu car no na emu no car no enyina ti
eni edi kan ti eni Major Derek Odro ansa na afa o manfo ni de no so
eno ye DSP Arinopon
okay
na ono so echechire mu mfimfini mantem sa bre ne de ya na yi sa akromfo no mani abre pa ana omototo she enkrofo so ewo ho na banking consultant Dr. Richmond Etuahene enso echire se directive Inspector General of Police wahyehyɛ ede ama wɔn no Salamat Kuku Apentil ene no ekasa Dr. Richmond Etuahene wɔne ne kasa sɛ wɔn hia ahyɛn a ye beka sa akode femfam ho na etimi aboa ama sa akromfo no kra to hyɛ wɔn so a wɔn ntimi enso wɔn mu
ano yi edin kakra efize bullion vans no order no enya dia wo si mo na won saka ne boarding nim say bia nya hwe ne no less than $200,000 nti say obe order obe hwe na be order obe ba no ekopi me bosumi awie ya IGP kano ebe di ama banks na kakra because enya dia said you ebi wo krom ha wo akofa this order near the abroad special vehicles are order ti ebe ha banks na kakra
ani ayati ye Dr. Richmond etu ahene or ye banking consultant.
Na sanche na sabre no posi sahene owura James Opon Boanu de babetu dwa no enam so ekofa nkomodie bae enti kane chief of defense staff Emma Ghana Armed Forces na brebi kura so national security coordinator Brigadier General Joseph Nunu Mensa so be kan say IGP asem no kan de enye ne kwan so no say mangefo na wo mu nkoto sa bullion vance no emfa emma posi de sesen.
So the IGP is telling the banks to say, one bullion van. Not that everybody should go and buy one. The money must move around in bullion vans. Period. It may be unwise for every bank to buy a bullion van because I'm worried. But they don't move money around every day. So if the Bank of Ghana, the banks have a number of them held by the Bank of Ghana, which most of the banks, all the banks, have access to. But for everybody to buy bullion vehicle, a waste of money. So I think the IGP should tell them, say, we will not escort you unless you have a bullion van.
Brigadier General Joseph Nunu Mensa.
Na sabu so me kuro ye mu. Ena na aban ayese udru kotokari omushanjina bia. Se wuko se wubo. Ye be your test COVID no na ye ni abrepa. Ti ye be your test. Na womo yes ha test no wo ho no. Eye Frontiers Healthcare Services Limited. The asisika womu ehwie no. Na ye 16.3 million eno ye omo de Ghana ban de a wonya wom ni ye opepepe baako dollar no opepepe baako pe ena minority panyina woda no onimonyamfo Haruna Idrisu che se emmom pa de ti kate ye ni wawe ene ye de ma Ghana for de ye som se enye yi ti womo ye press conference.
Airport and the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, which is a partner in the relationship, only got $1 million. So what kind of agreement is it that benefits only a private sector individual? He goes home with $15 million, yet you expect us as Ghanaians to make a contribution to a COVID trust fund. You could generate these resources. This money could have come into Noguchi. Noguchi could have strengthened their institutional capacity for purpose of investigating many of these public health malice in our country. Yet they are going away. And even these numbers, we are relating it to passenger numbers and it doesn't write up. So the media sit up and investigate this. How many Ghanaian passengers have entered the country in the last 1 year?
Anya yeti ye onmonyamfo Haruna Idrisu ono eye edom kuma banu dani.
Na sabu sumi nsiani mu no mampani akwantuo baako a wokọ ye de wokọ France kọ Belgium kọ South Africa no ye se wokọ ha wiemhyan wo de kọ ye ya wanfa Ghana de a wo ho dada na ye Falcon X easy no amfa no ankonam so ema North Tom Rashebedwani ko bisa akosa no ohia no ye wo Rashebedwa fie se anya bia sa Falcon X no eye adwuma kama a ne bibia ye kama de enti ena mampani amfa ntu kwan ema so afọ hwe bambonsem so sabre no Dominic Niti wo ekoyi ano na nanu ye no ye nua bema Willie Emmanuel Akole edin krato ebre.
Defense Minister what provided no minority you say you dey to just say enya dia ye gia too because in some waka and for the reasons President Akufo-Addo Oko rented the most expensive the most luxurious presidential jet aircraft the most expensive aircraft the ACJ 320 Neo. I mean honestly enya idea at top assume we cannot accept it. Edi kan clear say presidential jet bibia NC it is in good condition because OSHA the hazard of 19th March 2008 yebe approved sa presidential jet omuka say yebe to me use it for 20 years minimum and assembly NC that is the lifespan of the jet yet for jet no 2010 we are in 2021 into a year 11 years 20 years no do it into aircraft we no clear say presidential jet no is in good condition.
Any amount for muti ye North Tom Rashebedwani ora Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa.
Na sabre kro no amu ana sabusumi kro no amu ena ekopie mu se ye hwe osoafo a wono ena hwapomdin ho nsem so omukofa COVID vaccine aba eno no Sputnik V aba ye no na ye tietie mu ye se wiase adwama so ebeba besi Ghana akra na ye $10 afede bedru ye se $19 eno ena edom kuma ne che se oho ede enko a ena mbese mu bu Ghana fo yi etu won munyafo Elizabeth Ofoso ajare wono ewo edom kuma no FM ho ena one owura akole ye nsentwa ni di nkomo no che se aban na nkasa kra ne nkyerechire mu kra se so ode man kra no wo nkyerechire mu procurement e course wo mu hunu hwe che se wo manyoma biri wo mani so
health committee for said your vaccine no or cotono said your man no panel no ya hwe na nima abesine onyambe mai sa abi na so me mai mponi adiyani e ka akan a yetumi hu se oyewe kind the schedule no so be wo anye hwe 1.5 million Ghanaians eno so yesi omra bio no mechire mu na ye hwe Ghana fo bi so ehihie omo pa omo a omo wo AstraZeneca panel edi kan omo si omo suro say they lose their immunity if we say e was say bra so say nka ban no eye no wo omo de toso mi bi ka say yenti AstraZeneca vaccine no e ho asebia it is our Ghana for ya omo hia so omo second vaccine so omo yam hihie omo a e mra hye bedwa donkuo ketwa yesi ye ni omo ya adwen
ani ayati ye yon munyamfo Elizabeth Ofosu ajare wono ene ye mra hye bedwani e Watachima North minority member ewo health committee no so omra shebedwam
Musumi nsani masamfo fresi yenso eni se Green Ghana project no ekoso ya na yeduaduanua ede ahyeta Ghana nyina na mrasebedwa fie chiame Right Honorable Akan Kingsford Sumana Bagbin ede to just say e wo se Ghana ni bia fa akwanya iso na woduaduanua ni bi nyese woduawie so na asa hwe hu se dua no ebe fifire ebe nyini kama na ni nyina aboa oman no
Friday, 11th June 2021 has been set aside for all of us to actively participate in what has been appropriately captioned, the Green Ghana Project. The project is an initiative of His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for the planting of 5 million trees across the country.
Right Honorable Akan Kingsford Sumana Bagbin Emrashebedwa fie chiame
vice presidential candidate afin penune aduonu mienu Emma National Democratic Congress no eye Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman okasa edefa Free Senior High School ensema hodo bia ehihye a ayete se border soja na ase no ehye na nso mpieye na no na maami kire say ye ka Free Senior High School no a ensem eguso a hye ba ye be hu ansa pie na enwusie kumo.
We have children who are already there and they are saying that we are not learning. It means the children want to learn. So some dream is being stifled, and that I find disturbing, and I want to sympathize with that. The headmaster, the headmistress, the teachers, the housemasters, the support staff, the kitchen staff, my table people, all of them, because they are all part of the system that supports the school. And it is not so much that things have changed. When you are supported to deal with the change, it's a little easier. So I want to sympathize with them too. And then, of course, a parent sending a child to school is expressing hope. It's expressing their confidence in the system to support their child for the best in the child to come out. So when that doesn't seem to be happening, then it is disappointing to the parent, to the community, to the child himself, and even to the school also. So you see there's a whole chain of connection. So my immediate reaction is sympathy.
Ani ayati ye 2020 vice presidential candidate NDC Amanyoku no Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman.
Na disiamu semu na Deputy Director General Ghana Education Service wo share quality ni aseso Dr. Kwabena Bempatando musumi nse no de betu dwa fisa sabre na awofo ani abre no mo kasa nkwada ni nya aduane ni wo mu nya school konwa ni apono ntworoso akame se fie se jese ne wonsem no de hanyan bebre kwa na Dr. Tando si o eyade a eya ekoso enye fie se chesinti na sa akade ni niama no ase wo mo twe a emma enti de na prof no Opoku Ajiman Akan no enye bibi foforo
ensema ayetete no
and issues are free SHS 80 and other issues now. Issues around in Colani, issues around furniture, issues around food, any idea no. That issues we never for that. Any policy, no, free SHS policy say, Obia Basso was the cause of Nisika, Intimingo Sukuni, anything that issues there was. Now, so Professor Moan or Montre, qualitative research can never be used to generalize.
Dr. Kwabena Bempa Tando, Deputy Director General, Ghana Education Service.
Na saa busumi kuro no mu na Sin North ekonwa no yekoto so abama ekopie mu ewo court eno na yensentwroni Salingiza ebopini ye National Communications Officer Same Jemfi ene no kasa no chese Sin North akonwa no wo mu disunkunim we na wo mu ko no pepepe enti obi antumi nyimfiri wo nsem.
First respondent na sɛ menyɛ dana anasɛ ntokwa bi asia na ɛpamakyɛ ntokwa bi ansie deɛ tiɛ ne sɛ lawyer bia wɔ hɔ sɛ sɛ ɔwɔ asɛm bi mu a ɔbɛhwɛ ama atɛntenene ayɛ adwuma deɛ ɛfrɛ no fair trial to woyɛ lawyer na wodi asɛm ama wo client na woba court na wohwɛ nsɛm bi a judge ne ka na wohu sɛ judge yi sɛ bio wayɛ na adwen dada nti sɛ metɔkɔ so a sɛ onni asɛm na ɛyɛ ade a bɛma ntɛnkyea akɔ so etia me client a wo judge no wo saa lawyer no ɛni sɛ woboa ma saa justice ne koso e wose wotwe ho na nipa foforo ebeto asem no so emra ne se wose ye serve no abuku isi nanso bisi ne yen serve na onnim sa anyema we a ekoso court na tu asem na hye 8 June na ye hwe ni mu se by that time na lawyer amaleba mo aboa ama yetimi asɛve no na yetimi aba asem no so
dia yati ye eye Same Jemfi National Communications Officer Emma NDC amanyoko
na jumbu suminu masemfo franso ba beto dwa sofo pani a woda Perez asafo no ano na osan ye Chancellor ma Perez University College Bishop Charles Agenasare e dia futuo ma Ghana kendifo ne mpanimfo se wonya oman ho do oman ho tema oman ho atenka oman ho ahofama na wonya ise wode won nan wo furu won sanyina edidi epre ejapade ye nsom oman sa.
Many leaders are only interested in crowds that follow them for the sake of their ego. Fortunately, most African leaders at all levels, from the head of a department or even the house, the top, are thinking of themselves instead of the people. It's just thinking of the money. Effective leaders give consideration to women and help lift them up to overcome their vulnerabilities. So leaders should not be stomach direction people who are just grabbing for them and their families. Leaders must be determined to leave the nation better than they met it. Expertise, smartness is needed.
Bishop Charles Agenasare of Penioda Perez asafonano na wasan Chancellor Emma Perez University College.
Na mampanyi ede enefo amienu si woko etifi epo ye meche North East region. Na abra woko ye no woko Mamprugu Nayiri na Bohogu Mahami Abdullahi Sherga woko ne nchen. Na abra woko akochia no na Nayiri ye kire se mampanyi nneoma wa ye na banya otwa mu no wantumi anya saa nneoma project no wa ye bi papa e de ama wo mu.
Your office, which has manifested through the pro-poor policies you have introduced. These policies include the free senior high school, the planting for food and jobs, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 constituency, 1 ambulance, the expansion of the national the school feeding program, introduction of the nation builders corps, just to mention but a few. These policies were budgeted as meaningful for the poor. Ours as a wrong region on which these policies perfectly fit.
Anya yeti ye aye overlorder owo Mamprugu Nairi na Bohogu Mahami Abdullahi Sherga.
Busumi Sianimu, National Executive Secretary, National Identification Authority, baby, I want me a Ghana card, Professor Ken Ajimada Tefa, the Baba Tuja, say, one be Shasia Manquada, woman defeat fear dunum elko, woman so ya church wounding, ama womo and yasa Ghana cardino, ebi sabreno, only nearby Patricia Sifa Fisher Ekasai.
Omo de ani nyina ebeye National Identification Authority no a yasue ya hodo a yebie wo oman mu 275 operational districts and 16 regional offices a yebie ni nyina no Ghana de share a any card any Ghana de share fe no omo omo enye nimfie dum no omo so ometimi akoya asoe na omo akoya card ni bi omo ye motofoa nketenkete pa no yenya ye beko asoe ne baby ahodo a ye wo mofra na yetete mofra inti school primary school ne kindergarten ni daycare centers maternity wards chip compound.
Prof Ken Ajiman Atefa Woda NIE ano.
Senior Staff Association of University of Ghana, woman bre ya strike. No mo kire se wo mo tier 2 pension contribution no honsem no enkoyie yentuaye. Enu nti no mo ani abre pa na wo mo call strike sa na no mo kire se nya de a wo besan akọ no mo akọ mo adwuma se de se so mo ye no. Enu nti yensentwe ni Patricia Sefa Fisher. Wo de chairman Emma Ekuyi Ora Zakaria Muhammad Kasaye Emma ni cheche nsemu sei.
There are two questions I think interest on it. Government is also not able to determine the award of market premium and non-basically that government is equally not been able to renegotiate our conditions of service since 2008 for date. The conditions of service are subject to review every 2 years, and we expect that government has a review since 2008. It is a matter for concern, and that's why we are on strike. Subject to review every 2 years, and we expect that government has a review since 2008. It is a matter for concern, and that's why we are on strike.
Any ayati ye chairman Emma Senior Staff Association of University of Ghana. Womune Patricia Sefa Fisher ene kasa ye Ora Zakaria Muhammad ena yeti so kasa no. Ewie abusia May any June bosome no ena yede ensem a etwagu ye ni bi aba nwumre wo mbeto aso. Na nwumre wo mbeto aso. Na ye ne a ye kenkan ma mo ye me akosi asapon me ne.
Ya kunama.
Na Patricia Sefa Fisher, Erica, Eifa, Bafo, Ewaha, ena afe Peter Square, ena Peter Square, na say Peter Fisher, Peter Square. Okay, Peter Square. Ti woman na ebo ye chidom ema ye de kase boyi ebre mo. Ya mamu mo ene tia adehye. Aye say ne de na enche bia ye de enkaebo kakra no aka no ye de beba na afi ye twen nti eno no ya bronya ya kwese oh menye sa bronya ya kwese
awa akunya me adom ye won kwa ye wade nti akoyie
na say omikru yi se na omo ka se biako bi so se eba o
mi ko hu word madam for doctor bi status say demicrol and I say sisi ade aba no no ana ono se sa no tete se delta no ene omicron na tan kansie ni nti si our latest aba no demicrol delta na that nye delta na buy na yes na ni den I say ono na ni eden na so on sign tem and wo mo se omicron yi de oye boko na so sign tem nti se be demicrol ni na che say na ni eden no be sign tem jame be shaase afa no mu ani yes
we omo kika ne say wo be hu ana efri baby bo
enti na ayesa no
efri baby na
eyi ni ti wo baby
ebusi amom yenhwe ehu yie na nose mask yen show omon so omon wo vaccine no omon kwo ma yen se de ebe ya eno no enye Ghana Health Service for mani abre mugu so mzi December yin kan nyame ya adoma kan enuru by 31st de nanka omanfo na ese so omo wo no
nanka obia
wo nanka ye ho ato
na 9 million be wo asensi ebe ma yakoto vaccines na gu ekotugu de ne na chese ya ye ho aboro ayo minus
because ya wo vaccine no a o se ya de na be che but enku that is what they say and I know
no ye che se wo anwo
ebe wo na wo bewu ana ya de na be che na esan se wo tie enkrofo mo a wo nya ya de ni bia hu se wo mabre pa unya bi na account na delta na ni dindindin na omicron ye kan say omicron we sa be kan ho de a ene se be ye din be ye hu ebe ye hu because ebe ha adwene pa ebe ha adwene o say announcement ni ye ready afa na ebeba ti yan komre na ne yes ram ye beba sisi a
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Peace